Hey, Sebastian.
Yeah.
Catch.
Whoa. An Osmo Action?
Yes.
What's happening? Well, it's an old Osmo Action, right?
It's the Osmo Action 1. Yes.
So you change your camera?
Again. No. This is the camera that was used to film the video that we're going to be reviewing today. Hey there, underwater filmmakers, welcome back to the channel and another episode of reviewing your underwater films. The film that we'll review today was shot with an original Osmo Action 1 camera. That's a couple of years old already. Still not a bad camera to film underwater, as it is waterproof by itself to I think 10 meters or so, and I even used it to film some stuff out on the Great Barrier Reef in 2019 when I was out there the last time. But enough nostalgia.
So tell us, whose video we're watching today?
Well, that's actually your part. So why don't you tell us, because you've got the information in front of you.
Okay, today's video is going to be from Carmela from Zurich.
Oh, a fellow Zurich citizen. Hello.
And well, she filmed, as you already said, with the Osmo Action in the Red Sea last year.
Nice.
And yeah, let's see.
Is there anything else we need to know or we can share?
Not as far as I know.
Okay. Red Sea, Osmo Action. Let's dive in. Yeah.
It's about diving. Yeah, that's maybe.
Oh man. Okay. Let's just watch it. He must be a chef. It's actually not a bad camera. Toy things. Cool video. Excellent. Thank you so much, Carmi, for submitting this video here to the series. Sebastian, what did you write down?
Quite some stuff.
Share it with us, please.
No, it was cool to watch. I mean, the Red Sea is a lovely spot to do filming, and you get a lot of stuff in front of your lens to capture. So Well, actually, I'm first of all impressed again by the camera. A long time I've seen videos from the Osmo Action, and as
Mhm.
well from what Carmela was filming, because like it was pretty stable. Like the perspective was most of the time very nice. It was interesting. Yeah, so yeah, it was cool to watch.
Mhm.
Um, what I didn't like right at the beginning
I know what you're gonna say now.
is the spots.
We could have said it at the same time. Let's try
Yeah,
to do that next time.
yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
Um, we had it as well underwater, so but I'm not sure if it just was a reflection of something on the lens or if there was something in it. Yeah, but generally speaking,
Mm.
check your lens, um, even if it's just an action camera,
Yeah.
because like yeah, it just takes the attention away from the viewer from the video. It's like, especially our attention.
It's crazy, right? As soon as we see a
It's like,
spot on
yeah,
the image, it goes like, oh no. And it's like our attention goes to that spot,
yeah.
unfortunately.
I understand it's hard on a liveaboard. You're in the Zodiac and you're getting out. You want to film like the dolphins, or you want to film your crew. Um, but yeah, there are so many ways you can get away from the droplets on the lens. Yeah, it's just practice to remember doing it,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Absolutely. What else?
Um, actually, oh yeah, I tried to read my own my own
Yeah, I
stuff.
couldn't.
Yeah, me neither.
You apparently can't either.
What I actually was interesting, the vertical, the three verticals.
Yeah.
It was interesting, but as it was the only like only one shot or only
Hmm.
one part of the video with it, it was like not fitting.
Hmm.
Because if you do it regularly, just to get all your videos in it
Hmm.
and try to mix it like that, no problem. It was only one sequence, and
Yeah.
then it was never shown again.
Yeah.
So I find that a little weird
Hmm.
to appear.
Hmm.
Um, and I think the music for me personally, the music was nice, and could work with the video like that. But for me, the video with the music was too long. Like if you want to
It was a
do that
bit
again,
repetitive, right?
yeah, like choose it up, get a quicker beat,
Hmm.
and use some speed ramping or something like that to make it more interesting. Or just shorten it. If you want to keep the music,
Hmm.
which is fine, just shrink it down a little bit,
Hmm.
and get away from the repetitive shots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you go ahead.
That's it. You've got
Yeah,
so
I
much.
try to figure out the rest, and then
Okay.
I will
Okay.
jump in.
Yeah, right. Okay. Gives me some time to
Yeah,
talk about the stuff
yeah.
that I've written down. Right. I agree on what you said with the spots that we said before. I found that some of your clips were a little shaky. And I don't know whether or not you've used any image stabilization, like any warp stabilizer in post-production. If you haven't, it might be a good idea to try that to give your shots a little more stability because it wasn't bad, but it was the typical micro jitters you get when, just diving with a camera and trying to keep it still can be quite challenging. Also, I don't know whether or not you were using a handle to place the camera on. If you were not, and if you're not using that, I would strongly recommend to get a handle or a tray with handles so you can hold that camera more steadily and you'll get more steady shots that way. I enjoyed that you had some people in the video, not just on land and on the boat, but also underwater. Oftentimes that gets forgotten when people film underwater because, like your little fishies and your sharks and turtles and all that stuff is a lot more interesting to us at least than our fellow divers. But it does give the video an extra dimension, I think, if you do include your buddy, your other divers that you spent the week with, if you include some shots of them underwater, and also if you get them to interact with the camera, like the diver was doing, as she was giving you, I think it was a she was giving you the okay sign and interacting with the camera. So that's actually really nice having shots like that in your film. Just gives it a little extra dimension there, in my opinion. Um, One thing that needs a little work is your light positioning, I think. There was quite a bit of backscatter, and I know that's a long word. Maybe that's why you couldn't read it on your notes
No,
before.
this is just 90 minutes. It's lights question mark.
It's great that you've used lights, especially when you were going inside the wrecks and underneath the ledges and stuff. But when you do so, try to position those lights further away from your lens and get a a steeper angle onto your object, so that the lights are actually, well, if this is your light and this is this is your camera, this is your light, and your object is somewhere here, so that the light is actually not hitting or not illuminating any of that area in between your camera lens and your object. So it's really just meeting at the object. That should minimize the backscatter, the amount of backscatter. But that's something that, takes a little practice. Just think of that when you use a light on your next dive, and just experiment a little bit with it and try to move the light around, seeing which way works best with the backscatter. For that matter. The only other thing that I've got in there written down is we had one speed ramping of the batfish. It was a little school of batfish, and you sped them up a little bit. Didn't make much sense to me because the speed ramping wasn't fast enough to make any effect, really, and it was too fast to not be noticed, if that makes any sense. So I would either just make it much faster or not at all. That's my
Yeah.
personal taste. I don't think that it was adding anything to your story or to your video at all, because it was that single speed ramp, and it just didn't really fit in there too well for me. Again,
Yeah, so
that's
if you touch it, then touch it that you recognize it.
yeah.
It's like not settled, so just
Yeah,
touch it, really touch
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Make it distinct.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to do it. Yeah, but that's just my personal taste. So if you like that, that's perfectly fine. It's just I don't really think it was doing much to the video in that specific moment. That's all that I've written down, and I'm actually able to read my
I think
notes.
yeah, you covered the other points. I've got one point only with the color.
Yeah,
I mean it's with that kind of camera, it's hard to do
yeah,
really a great color correction and or get everything on the same level.
yeah.
I think there are some parts where you could have done a little more correction, but I know it's hard with that, so I don't want to judge it on that one.
Also keep in mind that's the old version. That's the
Yeah,
version 1, so it's only 8-bit, and
yeah.
it's
So
not hugely powerful.
yeah,
So the
so you cannot
codec
challenge it. Yeah,
will fall apart
yeah.
fairly quickly. But yeah, all in all, Kami, very well done. Thank you so much for submitting this clip and letting us review it here. We will link Kami's video as well as her YouTube channel down in the video description below. So feel free to hop over there and leave a like, a subscription, and a hello from the two of us, and see what other videos she's got on her YouTube channel.
And if you're already in the mood of giving away likes and subscriptions, as always, we'd appreciate if you subscribe to our channel and give us a like or thumbs up. And yeah, get notified when the Thursday reviews are out or the Tuesday videos.
Exactly.
Yeah. And if you guys want us to review one of your videos, there's a pretty easy way to do that. And Matthias will explain it to you, I guess.
Yes, it's very easy. You just need to send me an email to contact@matthiaslebo.com, and in that email, you paste the link to the video that you want us to review. Also, please leave some information as to where you filmed the video, what equipment you've used, anything that might give us a better idea of understanding the video and giving us some extra information that we can use to review the video is helpful. So put that into the email as well. Right now we're still about 7-8 months probably behind on the reviews, so it's just going to take a little while until we get to yours, unless you do want to sign up for the YouTube membership plan, the Underwater filmmaker, which will give you, apart from other benefits, also the benefit that we will prioritize your submission and we will watch and review it right away within a few weeks and publish it here on the channel. If you want to do this, there is a button just down below the video which says become a member. Fairly straightforward. Pressing that button will get you onto the sign up process for the membership. And if you decide to do so, we thank you very much and are very grateful for all your support that you're giving us to be able to continue making these videos here for you guys. I need a breath.
Yeah, we're talking a lot,
Right.
as always.
As always.
So
It's my thing.
thank you guys for watching. Wish you a lovely weekend and hope to see you next Thursday again.
What do you mean weekend? It's
Thursday. Tomorrow's
Are
Friday.
you not
and then
working on Fridays?
well, and then tomorrow's Friday, and then the weekend is there.
This is how it goes. Where do you work again? I want to work there.
Not working at all.
Okay, whether you have off tomorrow or not, have a great weekend nevertheless, and we hope to see you back here next Thursday for the next reviewing your underwater films. Have a great week, guys, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.